figured tonight we would work without the cover just to keep it a little easier. Tonight we laid blankets down in the hallway to see if we can eliminate some of the click-clacking of the dogs. But I'm hopeful. However, I don't have too high of expectations. As you can probably hear right now, we could only cover the hallway, but not the family room. So let's get started. The first poem of the night is called Rain. I opened my eyes and looked up at the rain, and it dipped in my head and flowed into my brain. And all that I hear as I lie in my bed is the slishety slosh of the rain in my head. I stepped very softly. I walk very slow. I can't do a handstand. I might overflow. So pardon the wild, crazy thing I just said. I'm just not the same since there's rain in my head. Two boxes. Two boxes met upon the road, said one unto the other. If you are a box, and I'm a box, then you must be my brother. Our sides are thin, we're caving in, and we must cut no thinner. And so two boxes, hand in hand, went home to have their dinner. This was another poem where I liked the illustration involved. This one is called True Story. This morning I jumped on my horse and went out for a ride, and some wild outlaws chased me, and they shot me in the side. So I crawled into a wildcat's cave to find a place to hide, but some pirates found me sleeping there, and soon they had me tied to a pole and built a fire under me. I almost cried, till a mermaid came and cut me loose and begged to be my bride. So I said I'd come back Wednesday, but I must admit I lied. Then I ran into a jungle swamp where I forgot my guide, and I stepped into some quicksand, and no matter how I tried, I couldn't get out until I met a water snake named Clyde, who pulled me to some cannibals who planned to have me fried. But Eel came, swooped me up, and through the air we flied. But he dropped me in a boiling lake 1,000 miles wide. If you'll never guess what I did then, I died. Hector the Collector. Hector the Collector collected bits of string, collected dogs with broken heads and rusty bells that would not ring, pieces out of picture puzzles, bent-up nails, and ice cream sticks, twists of wire, worn-out tires, paper bags, and broken bricks, old chipped vases, half shoelaces, Gatling guns that wouldn't shoot, leaky boats that wouldn't float, and stopped-up horns that wouldn't toot, buttered knives that had no handles, copper keys that fit no locks, rings that were too small for fingers, dried-up leaves and patched-up socks, worn-out belts that had no buckles, electric trains that had no tracks, airplane models, broken bottles, three-legged chairs, and cups of cracks. Hector the Collector loved these things with all his soul, loved them more than shiny diamonds, loved them more with glistening gold. Hector called to all the people, come and share my treasure junk, and all the silly, sightless people came and looked and called it junk. And then we have poor Hector over here all sad, because the poor town people hurt his feelings. Invention. I've done it. I've done it. Guess what I've done? Invented a light that plugs into the sun. The sun is bright enough, the bulb is strong enough, but oh, there's only one thing wrong. The cord ain't long enough. The cookies are coming. The cookies are coming, the old people say, to buy little children and take them away. 50 cents for fat ones, 20 cents for lean ones, 15 cents for dirty ones, 30 cents for clean ones, and nickel each for mean ones. The cookies are coming, and maybe tonight, to buy little children and lock them up tight. 80 cents for husky ones, quarter for the weak ones, penny each for noisy ones, $1 for the meek ones, 40 cents for happy ones, 11 cents for sad ones, and kiddies, when they come to buy, it won't do any good to cry, but just between yourself and I, they never buy the bad ones. I always thought this poem was mean. Like, when I was a child, it actually hurt my feelings. Probably because I was the little sister of two. For sale. One sister for sale, one sister for sale, one crying and spying young sister for sale. I'm really not kidding, so we'll start the bidding. Do I hear $1, a nickel, a penny? Oh, isn't there any one kid who will buy this old sister for sale, this crying and spying young sister for sale? He's so unpleasant looking. Like, I feel like he's the problem. But sleeping sardines. I'm tired of eating just beans, says I, so I opened a can of sardines, but they started to squeak. Hey, we're trying to sleep. We were snuggled up tight, till you let in the light. You big silly sap, let us finish our nap. Now close up the lid. So that's what I did. Will somebody please pass the beans? 1 inch tall. If you were only 1 inch tall, you'd ride a worm to school. The teardrops of a crying ant would be your swimming pool. A guava cake would be a feast, and last you 7 days at least. A flea would be a frightening beast if you were 1 inch tall. If you were only 1 inch tall, you'd walk beneath the doors, and it would take about a month to get down to the a spooky ending, actually, I feel like. What is next? Sick. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry, I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks, I've counted 16 chicken pox. And there's one more, that's 17, and don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut, my eyes are blue, it might be instamatic flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. My hips hurts when I move my chin. My belly button's caving in. My back is wrenched. My ankle sprained. My appendix pains each time it rains. My nose is cold. My toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff. My voice is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbows bent, my spine ain't straight, my temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk, I cannot hear. There is a hole inside my ear. I have an ache in my heart. What? What's that? What's that you say? You say today is Saturday. Goodbye, I'm going out to play. Did any of you ever fake sick when you were a kid? I don't think I ever faked sick in the morning before school because my parents would know. But I think one time, in maybe 3rd or 4th grade, I did pretend to be sick so I could go home. And it worked. And I think my mom totally knew I was faking it. But she let it slide. I didn't do it. But that one time. Okay, upstairs. There's a family of friends who live upstairs, 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 inside my hat, all cozy in, my hair, my hair, my hair. I've moved a dozen times and still, they're there, they're there, they're there. I like to get away from them, but where, but where, but where? This hat just isn't big enough to share, to share, to share. But now I see you're bored, and you don't care, don't care, don't care about the wrens who live inside my hair, my hair, my hair. The garden. Old man Simon planted a diamond, grew himself a garden, the likes of none. Sprouts all growing, come up glowing, fruits of jewels all shining in the sun. Colors of the rainbow, see the sun and rain grow. Sapphires are rubies on ivory vines. Grapes of jade, just ripening in the shade, just ready for squeezing into green jade wine. Pure gold corn there, blowing in the warm air. Old crow nibbling on the amethyst seeds. In between the diamonds, old man Simon crawls about pulling a platinum weeds. Pink pearl berries, all you can carry. Put 'em in a bushel and haul 'em into town. Up in the tree, there's opal nuts and gold pears. Hurry quick, grab a stick and shake some down. Take a silver tater, emerald tomato, fresh popped coral melons, hanging in reach. Old man Simon, digging in his diamonds, stops and rests and dreams about one real beach. That poem was actually kind of hard to read. It took me a minute to figure out the rhythm of it. But like I said, when I was younger, I had about 10 poems that were my go-to poems. This was not one of them. It's probably because it didn't have a cute illustration to go with it. But I also really like the ones that had a nice rhythm. started out as a jumping rope. You probably think that I'm a dope, but this started out as a jumping rope, and now I fear there is no hope. But this started out as a jumping rope. Who can kick a football from here out to Afghanistan? I can. Who fought tigers in the street while the policemen ran and hid? I did. Who will fly and have X-ray eyes and be known as the man no bullet can kill? I will. Who can sit and tell lies all night? I might. Ridiculous Rose. Her mama said, "Don't eat with your fingers." Okay, said Ridiculous Rose. So she ate with her toes. And now we reached the poem, to which the book was named after, Where the Sidewalk Ends. There is a place where the sidewalk ends and before the street begins, and there the grass grows soft and white, and there the sun burns crimson bright, and there the moonbird rests from his flight to cool in the peppermint wind. Let us leave this place where the smoke blows black, the dark street winds and bends, past the pits where the asphalt flowers grow. We shall walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and watch where the chalk white arrows go to the place where the sidewalk ends. Yes, we'll walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and we'll go where the chalk white arrows go. For the children they mark, for the children they know, the place where the sidewalk ends. Snowman. 'Twas the first day of the springtime, and the snowman stood alone, as the winter snows were melting, and the pine trees seemed to groan. Ah, you poor, sad, smiling snowman, you'll be melting by and by, said the snowman. What a pity, for I'd like to see July. Yes, I'd like to see July, and please don't ask me why, but I'd like to, yes, I'd like to, oh, I'd like to see July. Chirped a robin, just arriving. Seasons come and seasons go, and the greatest ice must crumble when its flower's time to grow. And as one thing is beginning, so another thing must die, and there's never been a snowman who has ever seen July. No, there's never no, they never see July, no matter how hard they try. No, they never, ever, never, ever, never see July. But the snowman sniffed his carrot nose and said, "At least I'll try." And he bravely smiled his frosty smile, and blinked his coal black eye. And there he stood and faced the sun a-blazing from the sky. And I really cannot tell you if he ever saw July. Did he ever see July? You can guess as well as I if he ever saw July. Okay, we're getting close to our final poem. Just a few more to go. This was one of the probably 10 poems that I loved as a kid. I think this poem is actually pretty sadistic, but I liked the artwork, even though the crocodiles were crying. I don't know. I guess I thought the dentist got what he deserved. Not to spoil it, but the crocodile's toothache. The crocodile went to the dentist and sat down in the chair, and the dentist said, "Now tell me, sir, why does it hurt, and where?" And the crocodile said, "I'll tell you the truth, I have a terrible ache in my tooth." And he opened his jaw so wide, that the dentist climbed right inside, and the dentist laughed, "Oh, isn't this fun?" as he pulled the teeth out one by one. And the crocodile cried, "You're hurting me so, please put down your pliers." crocodile's tooth more or less. Then suddenly the jaws went snap, and the dentist was gone, right off the map. And where he went, one could only guess, to north or south, east or west. He left no forwarding address, but what's one dentist, more or less? Okay, we have four more poems for tonight. Four more poems. This one is called Thumbs. Oh, the thumbsucker's thumb may look wrinkled and wet, and withered and white as the snow, but the taste of a thumb is the sweetest taste yet, as only we thumbsuckers know. Wild boar. If you tell me the wild boar has 20 teeth, I'll say, why sure, or say that he is 33. That number's quite alright with me. Or scream that he is 99. I'll never say that you're lying. For the number of teeth in a wild boar's mouth is a subject I'm glad I know nothing about. Lester. Lester was given a magic wish by the goblin who lives in the banyan tree, and with this wish he wished for 2 more wishes, so instead of just 1 wish he cleverly had 3, and with each one of these he simply wished for 3 more wishes, which gave him 3 old wishes plus 9 new, and with each of these 12 he slyly wished for 3 more wishes, which added up to 46, or is it 52? Well, anyway, he used each wish to wish for wishes till he had 5,007,018,034, and then he spread them on the ground, and clapped his hands and danced around, and skipped and sang, and then sat down and wished for more, and more and more they multiplied, while the other people smiled and cried, and loved and reached and touched and felt. Lester sat amid his wealth, stacked mountain high, like stacks of gold, sat and counted, and grew old. And then one Thursday night they found him dead, with his wishes piled around him, and they counted the lot, and found that not a single one was missing, all shiny and new, here to take a few, and think of Lester as you do. In a world of apples and kisses and shoes, he wasted his wishes on wishing. A very powerful lesson in that Lester poem. So the last poem for tonight. Cynthia, I already messed up. Sarah, Cynthia, Sylvia Stout would not take the garbage out. Okay. Sarah, Cynthia, Sylvia Stout would not take the garbage out. Finally, Cynthia Stan said, "Okay, I'll take the garbage out." But then, of course, it was too late. The garbage reached across the state, from New York to the Golden Gate, and there, in the garbage, she did hate. Poor Sarah met an awful fate that I cannot right now relate, because the hour is much too late. But children,